Hi my fellow crocheters. Well, this is a little bit of a surprise video halfway through your month, and as you can see, my co-pilot is missing in action. She's on holidays in New Zealand, so you've just got me this time. I just want to give you a little bit of help before you get your next block. That will be block 4. Block 4 starts with what's called a foundation row, a single crochet foundation row. And I thought it'd be nice if I gave you some step-by-step instructions beforehand, so you can practice on a bit of waste yarn, not the yarn that you're doing your block in, but anything else you can lay your hands to and have a go. So that's what this little video is all about. So I hope it's helpful. Okay, see you next time. Bye. Okay, so to commence foundation single crochet row, you will need to make a slip knot. So just make your slip knot however you like to make a slip knot. There's no right or wrong way, whatever works for you. So that's your slip knot. So you've got a slip knot sitting on your hook, and then you're going to do 2 chains. So that's 1, 2. So the first thing you're going to do now is go into that first chain there, pull the yarn through, and you've got 2 loops on your hook. Put the yarn over, pull the yarn through 1, and that is your first chain stitch made. And if I do a yarn over again and pull through the 2 loops, that's a single crochet made. So you can see this bar here at the bottom, that's your chain that I made into this stitch. Then I've made a single crochet here into this chain. And now I'm going to repeat that for you. So we're going to go into this chain, making sure you get the 2 loops here. Do the yarn over and pull through. So I've got 2 loops on my hook. Then we do a yarn over and pull through 1 loop. There's your chain. Yarn over again and pull through 2 loops. So now if we look at the work, you can see this is the first 2 chain that we did. This is the first chain that I made, and there's the single crochet. This is the second chain that I made, and this is the single crochet. Now we go in here, pick up the 2 loops, yarn round the hook, pull the loop through, and I've got 2 loops on my hook. Yarn round, pull through 1, that's your chain there. Yarn over, pull through 2, that's your single crochet. Again, we go into the chain that we made, yarn over, pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull through there, and that makes your chain. Yarn over and pull through the 2 loops. That makes your single crochet there. So we're just going to speed up a little bit here so I can do a bit more so you can see how it looks as you progress along. One of the things to remember about doing a foundation row is that often you will find you don't need to do as many stitches as you do with just starting your work with a chain. Because when you start your work with a chain, a couple of the chain at the end of your chain that you've made will be used to represent a stitch. When you're doing this kind of what you would call an establishment row or beginning row, you're already doing your stitch, so you don't need to. Okay. For your block, the next block, you will need to do a foundation row of 37. Alright. Or you will need to chain 38. So that is what I was talking about before. If you have to do 38 chain to start your work, and you're going to do a row of single crochet when you start your work, the foundation row of single crochet and chain together will only need to be 37 because that's 1 less. Right, well, I'm not going to do 37. I just want to do enough so I can lay it down and you can see. And you can see how that curls and looks funny and you think, oh, what have I done? But if you straighten that out and pull that out like that, can you see? You see here we've got this row of V's, which is your chain. And then in here, if I pull this up a little bit, I don't know if I can do it, you can see you've got your single crochets here in this work here. So effectively you've done 2 stitches. The benefits are, if you do a foundation row, this is much more elastic, so it stretches better. So it gives you a nice soft feel. So if you've done a foundation row of single crochet and then you're going to start your pattern, you just turn your work and then do whatever your pattern says. So in this example I'm just going to do some single crochet into the stitches, and you should be able to see how much easier this will then be. Instead of trying to dig into your chain and make a stitch, we can just go into the stitch that we made on our foundation row, which is a lot easier to work. Just like that, nice and easy, except when you split the yarn. There we go. Alright, so I hope this is helpful. And be mindful, I don't want anybody to get stressed or worried. If for any reason you think you can't do this, it doesn't matter. It will not spoil the pattern. You can just start your pattern doing your chain. I just thought it would be nice for you to learn a new skill. Alright, and this is something that you can practice at your own rate whenever you've got the time. And then we're doing one, so I've come to almost the last, and then we're just going to do one in this last one here. Here. Then we're going to turn the work. There you go. So here we can see this is our row of foundation chain and single crochet just above it, there, like this. And then this is my next row of single crochet over the top. You can see either way, looks pretty good. Oh, there you go. I hope this helps.